Hi, you're watching in English. Is that the name of my channel? Okay. Of course I forgot to close the window. Okay, one more time. Hi, my name is Inna and you're watching my channel about intermediate to advanced vocabulary and pronunciation in English. Today we've got pronunciation, connected speech to be more specific. I'm going to show you how native speakers sometimes pronounce things very differently from what you hear in textbooks. And you actually really need to know connected speech in order to be able to understand better. If you like, you can also use it in your own pronunciation, your own speech as well. You don't have to, but at least it's good to know the rules of connected speech or how it usually happens in order to understand people better. So we're going to look at 3 very short sentences today. Let's start with the first one. Pretty simple, this one, but see if you can understand what I'm saying. How about you? How about you? How about you? I'm pretty sure you could decipher how about you in the sentence I've just said. But look, what you can often hear in textbooks is exactly this. How about you? While in natural, everyday speech, people might often say, how about you? So what happens in this first sentence? How about you? The first thing is that how is pronounced very quickly. How, how, how. The second thing is that in the word about, the the schwa in the first syllable is either very short or just dropped whatsoever. So people often say either how about, with a very short schwa or without it. How about, how about, how about, how about. Then I think you can already hear me dropping the T at the end of about. Well, it's not dropped completely. It is substituted by the so-called glottal T. About, about. What I'm doing is I'm using my vocal folds to stop the air coming out. About, about, about. I just stop it. How about, how about. And then we've got you. Well, you usually stays you. How about you? How about you?
And how about you, Karen? And how about you, Karen? And how about you, Karen?
How about you? How about you? How about you?
The second sentence in today's video is pretty simple too, but one you can hear again and again and again everywhere. And that is, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, that's I don't know. But in this case, instead of saying the full I don't know, we say I don't know. What happens there? Well, first I'm using the so-called tap D instead of the full D in don't. How am I doing it? I'm just tapping my tongue on the alveolar ridge very quickly, as if I'm saying the Russian R or the Spanish R, but very quickly, tapping my alveolar ridge just once. R, R, R. I don't, I don't, I don't. Then I'm dropping the T in don't. I don't, I don't, I don't. And then I'm linking the N in don't with the N in no. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The O diphthong in don't also becomes shortened and sometimes is pronounced as a schwa sound, as in I don't know. So we're not pronouncing the full O diphthong, we're reducing it to a schwa. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Now, let's have a look at the third sentence for today. I'm going to pronounce it, see if you can understand what I'm saying. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. That was, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. But I've shortened it to, I'm glad you're here. What happens here is that first we contract the I and am into I'm. Well, that is no news, right? But then the diphthong in I gets shortened, and basically what we say is just without the I, the second part of the diphthong. So it's just Now we've got glad, but when we combine glad with you, what often happens in British English, yeah, we're doing British English here, so what often happens is that the d, when it is combined with a y, becomes a j. Glad you, glad you, glad you. Now, you are is contracted again into you are, but that's not all. So yeah, that's the first step. We contract it and we pronounce instead of ah. So the ah is pronounced as the schwa. You are, you are. Then the oo in you is often shortened, so it's pronounced faster. You are, you are. But then what often happens in fast speech with this combination of vowels, oo and ooa, ooa, they often change into or. And so basically in this case, we say your. And then here. So what we end up with is, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here.
And yeah, I'm glad you're here watching this video. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe, hit the bell. Come visit me on my Instagram page, and yeah, I'll be back someday.